our program is General English. We have 3 different options, which we call General English Plus, and Intensive English, which really just covers the amount of time you study. It's either 20 hours a week, 25 hours a week, or 30 hours a week. All of our programs will involve morning classes that go from 9 to 12, where the students are in the same class with the same teacher, and they're integrated skills classes where they're studying listening, reading, speaking, writing, and of course grammar, everybody's favorite. And then in the afternoon, this is where the different programs would come into play, is that the students can do elective classes. The elective classes can cover things like conversation, grammar, pronunciation, any kind of skill that they want to focus on.
It's not a good
and then,
thing. Why?
Depending on what program they have, it depends on how many afternoon classes they have. It's either 1, 2, or 3 afternoon classes per day. When we've had students that have come at the lowest level, it's where you usually see the greatest improvement. It's not very obvious. Students who have stayed here long term, we have seen great improvement from students coming at the very lowest level and finishing at advanced, so which is quite an amazing thing to watch. Students who come in, I do all the placement tests, they can't answer any of my questions, and then when they're leaving, they're able to do a presentation in English. So that's an amazing, pretty humbling for me, because I'm not good at learning languages. In order to move to the next level, students have to demonstrate that they have the skills and ability to go to that next level. We do have standardized testing every 4 weeks in the class, but we don't consider those tests to be strictly for leveling up. Our teachers assess students at all times, and we level the student up once they've demonstrated the ability in that level to go to the next level. So what I could say for leveling up is that once we are comfortable and confident that the student has mastered the skills at that level, they will go to the next level. Our elective classes, the most popular ones are always conversation, because I think that's the main goal of most students, especially I know Korean students, it's a major focus is improving speaking ability. We do also offer a class that's called Grammar for Communication. While most students hate studying grammar, the hardest thing that students have is using grammar when they're speaking. So it's not a grammar class where we give students worksheets. It's a grammar class where we focus on students using grammar in speech. I wouldn't say there's any particular tip to study before you come, but I would say there has to be a willingness when you get here to practice your English outside of the classroom. I think that is the main goal for any student that's coming to another country to study, is that the benefit is not just I'm just going to study in a classroom, but I'm going to be able to practice the language every day, 24 hours a day. So what I would say to students is don't go home after class and study at home or study in a library. Go out and use your language that you've learned in class in the real world.